Good morning student. Today we start a new chapter indefinite integration from mathematics paper 2. There are some topics in our chapter indefinite integration. First topic, definition and properties of indefinite integration. Now next, there are some different techniques which are by substitution, by parts and by partial fraction, which is useful to solve indefinite integration. Now there are some formulas of indefinite integration which is useful when we solve integration. So this is the sign of integration. First formula is integration of x raised to n dx is equal to x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1 plus c, where c is the constant of integration. Here this is the sign of integration and dx is the small discrement. So x raised to n is equal to x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1, means if integration of, this is the example, means if integration of x raised to 5, then it will become x raised to 5 plus 1 upon 5 plus 1 plus c, means it is equal to x raised to 6 upon 6 plus c. This is the example. Now next, integration of dx is equal to x plus c, where dx is the small change and we have to always take constant of integration. Next, integration of k into dx, where k is constant. So when we take constant k into dx, it is, we can take outside of integration, k integration of dx is equal to, integration of dx is x, so k into x plus c. Now next formula, e raised to x dx is equal to e raised to x plus c. So note that integration of e raised to x is remain as it is. Next formula, integration of a raised to x dx is equal to a raised to x upon log a plus c. Integration of 1 upon x dx is equal to log x plus c. Integration of 1 upon root x dx is equal to 2 under root of x plus c. Integration of sin x is minus cos x plus c. Integration of cos x is sin x. Integration of tan x is log sec x plus c. Integration of cot x is log of sin x plus c. Integration of sec square x with respect to dx is equal to tan x plus c. Integration of cosec square x dx is equal to minus cot x plus c. Integration of sec x into tan x dx is equal to sec x plus c. Integration of cosec x into cot x dx is equal to minus cosec x plus c. Next, integration of sec x dx is equal to log of sec x plus tan x plus c. Also there is another formula, log tan x upon 2 plus pi by 4 plus c. And last, integration of cosec x dx is equal to log of cosec x minus cot x plus c, and another formula, log of tan of x upon 2 plus c. So these are the formulas of integration which you have to read it, understand it, and then we use it in our example. Now there are some basic theorem of integration which is like that, integration on addition. So integration, when we take integration on addition, then addition will get separate. Also theorem 2 is on integration on subtraction. So subtraction will get separate, and it is integration on constant function. So constant get outside and we get our integration. Now let us start our example from exercise 3.1. Our first example is integrate the following with respect to x. This is the equation Now let I is equal to, I denotes integration of x cube plus x square, minus x plus 1 into dx. So by addition rule you can separate integration x cube dx plus x square dx minus integration of x dx plus integration of 1 into dx. So using our first rule, x raised to n, integration of x raised to n is x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. So it is like that, x raised to 3 plus 1 upon 3 plus 1 plus c we can take at once. So right here x square, integration of x square is x square means x2 plus 1 upon 2 plus 1 minus x raised to, here power is 1, so 1 plus 1 upon 1 plus 1, and we know that integration of constant into dx is constant into x. So 1 into dx is dx, so it is only x and it is plus c, which is constant of integration. So x raised to 4 upon 4 plus x cube upon 3 minus x square upon 2 plus x plus c, which is equal to I. This is our final answer. Now our next example is I is equal to x square 1 minus 2 upon x whole square into dx. So write I as it is equal to integration of x square. We know that the rule a minus b whole square. What is rule? A minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2 into ab plus b square. So like that, 1 square is 1 minus 2 into ab, 2 into 1 into 2, so 2 into 2 upon x plus b square, 2 upon x whole square. Okay. Now next integration, and here write dx. Integration of x square as it is 1 minus 4 upon x plus 2 square is 4 upon x square into dx. Now multiply this x square in this bracket. So we get like that, x square minus 4 x into this multiply, so it here remaining x and here remaining only 4 into dx. Okay. Now separate integration. So integration of x square dx minus integration of 4x dx plus integration of 4 into dx. Integration of x square dx minus 4 is constant, take outside of integration, plus here also 4 is constant, take outside of integration. Now use the formula x square, so x raised to 2 plus 1 upon 2 plus 1 minus 4, here power is 1, so x raised to 1 plus 1 upon 1 plus 1 plus 4 into integration of dx is x and here is plus c. Now x raised to 3 upon 3 minus 4 x square upon 2 plus 4x plus c. So 2 2s are 4. So only remaining x cube upon 3 minus x 2x square plus 4x plus c, which is equal to I. So this is your answer. I is equal to x cube upon 3 minus 2x square plus 4x plus c. Now there is simple example from trigonometric function which we have to integrate. So let us start. I is equal to integration of tan square dx. But we know that there is no integration of tan square x, so we have to convert this tan square x with the help of identity. What is the identity? Identity is 1 plus tan square x is equal to sec square x. Using this identity, tan square x is equal to sec square x minus 1. This 1 moves RHS side. So this is our identity. Now instead of tan square x, put here sec square x minus 1. So integration of sec square x minus 1 into dx. Okay. Now separate the integration. Integration of sec square x dx minus integration of 1 into dx. So it is like that, integration of sec square x dx minus dx. 1 into dx is dx. Now we know that integration of sec square x is tan x and integration of dx is x plus c. So this is your answer. Now next example is I is equal to integration of sin 2x upon cos x into dx, where sin 2x is double angle. So I is equal to, here you can use here double angle formula. Sin 2 theta is equal to 2 sin theta into cos theta. Means when angle is double, it can be split into single angle. So using this formula, you can use here 2 sin x into cos x upon this cos x as it is into dx. This cos x get cancelled. So only remaining 2 sin x dx. Where 2 is constant, take outside of integration. Only integration of sin x dx. Now integration of sin x is minus cos x plus c. So you can write like that, minus 2 cos x plus c. This is your answer. Now next example is I is equal to under root of 1 minus cos 2x. So here we have to use double angle formula, which is like that, cos 2 theta is equal to 1 minus 2 sin square theta. So you can convert it like that, 2 sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos 2 theta. This sin square theta goes to LHS and this cos 2 theta goes to RHS. So 1 minus cos 2 theta is equal to 2 sin square theta. Put these values in this example. So we get 2 sin square x dx. Now separate so under root of 2 as it is and under root of sin square x, this square and this square root get cancelled, so only remaining sin x dx. Sorry, here is one mistake. Here is integration sin x is equal to root 2 is constant, take outside of integration, so it is only sin x dx. And we know that integration of sin x is minus cos x plus c. So it is like that, minus under root of 2 cos x plus c. This is your answer. Now next example is I is equal to integration of tan x upon sec x plus tan x into dx. So here I is equal to integration of tan x sec x plus tan x. Now here multiply and divide by its conjugator. So what is conjugator of sec x plus tan x is sec x minus tan x. So multiply it and divide also. And it is over dx. So it is tan x into sec x minus tan x upon, we know that a plus b, a minus b, or you can write here like that, sec x plus tan x into sec x plus tan x. So it will become tan x into sec x, tan x into sec x, and here is minus tan square x upon, you can observe a plus b, a minus b, sorry here is minus sign. So it will become a square minus b square. A minus b, a plus b, which is equal to a square minus b square. Now use here identity on both sides. So what is identity? 1 plus tan square x is equal to sec square x. So when we want tan square x, so it will become 1 goes to this side. So we get only tan square x equal to sec square x minus 1. So it is tan x into sec x minus sec square x minus 1. Here write dx, here dx, don't forget it, upon. Now you can observe when sec square minus tan square x. So when tan square goes to this side, so here only we get 1. Means 1 is equal to sec square x minus tan square x. So you can write here 1. This is the use of identity. Means this identity is useful on both sides. So we get only integration of tan x into sec x minus sec square x minus minus plus 1, and this is dx. Now separate the integration, so it will become integration of tan x into sec x dx minus integration of sec square x dx plus integration of 1 into dx is dx. Now we know that integration of tan x into sec x means sec x into tan x is sec x minus integration of sec square x is tan x, integration of dx is x, and it is plus c. So this is your answer. I is equal to sec x minus tan x plus c. Now next example is I is equal to under root integration of cos square x dx. So we know that double angle formula, cos 2 theta is equal to 2 cos square theta minus 1. So 1 plus cos 2 theta is equal to 2 cos square theta. This 1 goes to this side. So 1 plus cos 2 theta upon 2 is equal to cos square theta. Using this, cos square theta is equal to what? 1 plus cos 2 theta upon 2. So you can write here I is equal to integration of 1 plus cos 2x upon 2 into dx. Now separate the integration 1 by 2 dx plus integration of cos 2x upon 2 dx. Now 1 by 2 is constant, take outside of integration, so it is dx, plus here is also 1 by 2 constant, take outside of integration, cos 2x plus cos 2x into dx. Now take integration 1 by 2 into x plus 1 by 2. Integration of cos 2x is sin 2x, but here to multiply 2x, so it will become divide when we take integration plus c, because it is a constant with variable. So constant is divide by function. So remaining answer is x upon 2 plus sin 2x upon 4 plus c. So this is answer. I is equal to x upon 2 plus sin 2x upon 4 plus c. Next example is I is equal to sin 4x into cos 3x dx. So it is multiplication, and we know that multiplication is not separate in integration. So there is some formula which is in trigonometric function which is called compound angle. So what is that formula? Using 2 sin A into cos B. So what is the formula? Sin A plus B plus sin A minus B. Okay, so 2 is divided here, so we get sin A into cos B is equal to, when 2 divides it will become 1 by 2 sin A plus B plus sin A minus B. So using this formula we can solve this integration. So integration of, what is this, 1 by 2. Sin A plus B means sin A is here 4x and B is 3x. So sin 4x plus 3x plus sin 4x minus 3x into dx. Now it will become integration of 1 by 2 sin 7x plus sin x dx. Now 1 by 2 is constant, take outside of integration. This integration is like that, sin 7x plus sin x dx. Now separate the integration, so it will become integration of sin 7x dx plus integration of sin x dx. Use here perfect bracket, because when you cannot use here bracket, then this 1 by 2 is into multiply only sin 7x, which is wrong. So use here bracket. Now integration of sin 7x is minus cos 7x. 7 is multiplied to variable, so it is divide. And here is integration of sin x is minus cos x plus c. So it is like that, minus cos 7x upon 14 minus cos x upon 2 plus c, which is equal to I. So this is your answer. Now next example is I is equal to integration of under root of x minus under root of x plus 3 into dx. Now multiply and divide by conjugate. So conjugate of this is under root of x plus under root of x plus 3. So it will become I is equal to Divide and multiply by conjugate. Now use here formula a minus b, a plus b, which is like that: a minus b, a plus b is equal to a square minus b square. A square minus b square. Now the square and square root get cancelled, so only remaining here x. This is minus sign, and here also square and square root cancel. Use here bracket x plus 3 into dx. Now open that bracket, so we get integration of 2 under root of x plus 3 upon x minus 3 dx. So x minus x get cancelled, so we get integration of 2 under root of x plus under root of x plus 3 upon minus 3 dx. Now next, I is equal to integration of 2 minus 2 upon 3 under root of x plus under root of x plus 3 dx. So minus 2 upon 3 is constant, take outside of integration. Minus 2 upon 3 integration of under root of x plus under root of x plus 3 into dx. There is no formula for root x, so here we can use root x like that: x raised to 1 by 2 plus x plus 3 raised to 1 by 2. We know that value of root is power 1 by 2 into dx. Now separate the integration: minus 2 upon 3 into integration of x raised to 1 by 2 dx plus integration of x plus 3 1 by 2 dx. So it is. Now use the rule of integration: minus 2 upon 3. So x raised to 1 by 2 is x raised to 1 by 2 plus 1 upon 1 by 2 plus 1 plus x plus 3 raised to 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 1 upon 2 plus 1. Now calculate this: minus 2 upon 3 x raised to 3 upon 2 upon 3 upon 2 plus x plus 3 raised to 3 upon 2 upon 3 upon 2. So it is like that: minus 2 upon 3 into x raised to 3 upon 2 plus 2 upon 3 into x plus 3 raised to 3 upon 2. Now minus 2 3 multiply there, so minus 4 upon 9 x raised to 3 upon 2 plus minus 4 upon 9 x plus 3 raised to 3 upon 2 plus c. Here is forget plus c, so write here plus c plus c plus c. When you integrate, then integration sign remove, and here we get integration constant, which is plus c. So here you have to write integration constant. So this is your answer. I is equal to this. Now next example is I is equal to integration of x upon x plus 2 dx. Student, remember there is no rule for quotient. So here we have to adjust numerator into denominator. Sorry, denominator into numerator. It is like that. I is equal to integration of this x plus 2 as it is. We have to adjust this into this. So x plus 2. But here is only x. So 2 is additional. So it will become balanced by minus 2. This 2 and this minus 2 is additional. Now separate the integration. Separate this x plus 2 upon x plus 2 minus 2 upon x plus 2. This is the adjustment to solve this type of sum. So it will become 1 minus 2 upon x plus 2 dx. Separate the integration. It will become 1 into dx is dx minus integration of 2 upon x plus 2 dx. Integration of dx is x minus 2. Take outside of integration or take right like that dx minus 2 upon x plus 2 into dx. Take outside 2 integration. Integration of dx is x minus 2, and we know that integration of 1 upon x dx is equal to log x plus c. So it is like that 1 upon x. So log x plus 2 plus c. So this is our answer, x minus 2 log x plus c. Now there are some practice problem from exercise 3.1. First example, I is equal to integration of 2x cube minus 5x plus 3 upon x plus 4 upon x raised to 5 dx. Second example, I is equal to integration of sin x upon cos square x dx. Third example, I is equal to integration of cos 2x upon sin square x into cos square x dx. Here you have to use rules of trigonometric function. Here is also you have to use rules of trigonometric function. Here is I is equal to integration of sin x upon 1 plus sin x dx. You can multiply and divide by its conjugate, means 1 minus sin x. Next, I is equal to integration of 4x plus 3 upon 2x plus 1 dx. Here we have adjust denominator into numerator, and here is I is equal to 3 upon under root of 7x minus 2 minus under root of 7x minus 5 into dx. Here you have to use conjugate formula. Conjugate means multiply and divide by conjugate. So here conjugate is under root of 7x minus 2 plus under root of 7x minus 5. So student, try to solve these problems, and if any doubt then you can call me. Thank you.